Going everybody, Steve Johnson here. Just figure I'd holler at you guys on a Sunday afternoon. Talk about guys have been hitting me up, asking me, how do I set up with my demon dragons and my leader, for dragging. Figure I was out here wrapping up some of my stuff in my rig wrap cases, and figure I'd make a little video and kill two birds with one stone and share what I'm doing. But first of all, demon dragon here, the Muddy River Catfishing Edition, shad pattern. But what I'll do is I'll run it 2 to 4 inches. The hook I'm running a 12-aught Hooker's backstabber circle hook, snelled, clinched to the loop, clinch knot here. Six-speed chain swivel in the middle of a 50 to 60 inch leader I run. So again, I'll run a 3-way main line here. I'll run 24 inches to 30 inches to the chain. Clinch knot on each side there. Another 24 to 30 inches with the demon dragon spliced. Snelled 2 to 4 inches with the snelled on that back leader. And what I'll do is, the leader line I use a 50-pound fluorocarbon by Extreme Floral. Extreme Braid has Extreme Floral out too. It's 100% Japanese fluorocarbon, and it works good. Reason why, catfish aren't line shy, and you don't actually have to have a fluorocarbon, but I like to use it. And I think a lot more guys, if they knew about what it does in rough stuff, they might want to make the switch. It's a lot less abrasive resistant than the mono, because I was using 50-pound big game or equivalent, trilene or stren or whatever. A lot of guys like to use 80, which is great as far as getting abrasions on it that still can handle, a big fish with some nicked up line. But I just don't tie good hooks with 80-pound or even 60 for that, so I like to use 50-pound, and I haven't had an issue with it. But with the fluorocarbon, like I said, it's less abrasive, so when you got a bunch of fish nipping at your line here, mono will get pretty nicked up, or if you're snagging or dragging across some rocks, it can get pretty chewed up. But with this fluorocarbon, it doesn't. I've caught plenty of fish on this leader here, that's why it's all crooked, but it's still smooth, so it definitely can handle it. And what I don't like about it is getting hung up, because combined with the Extreme Braid, with the Extreme Fluorocarbon, I've had a hard time trying to break the leader, all the tricks, wrapping it around the spool, using the pipe, wrapping it on, I can't break it. I got hung up a couple weeks ago, and I did manage to break the hook right at the snell, but I just haven't lost one of these yet. When you're dragging this 50, 60-inch leader, that demon dragon's 4 foot off the bottom, so you hanging it up would have to hang it up on a branch on an underwater tree. It's just not happening. If you're going to hang something up, you're going to hang that weight up. So again, that's what I use. I run my leader for that. It's pretty, you can see there's not a lot of, not a lot of memory in the fluorocarbon. I like that too. Great stuff. It's almost like using like a wire cable or something. Just really nice stuff. Now, what I use for storing my demon dragon setups, I want to show you that here. Rig Wrap makes some awesome lure lockers that are perfect for the demon dragons. And this one here holds 4. The original Demon Dragons fit in here perfect. The 3.0s and hybrids, a little large, don't fit in this one, but the regular original Demon Dragons work fine. You can hold 7, 8, 10-aught hook. Circle hook will fit in there too with your original Demon Dragon. Got some glow in the darks here. These are awesome. Use those for striper. And on my 3.0s and my hybrids, Rig Wrap makes a larger lure locker that'll hold 3. And I'll keep a couple of these in my boat, and already set up with Demon Dragons with a 60-inch leader and a nice large circle hook. So what I do here, as you can see, I have a 12-aught backstabber, Hooker's Terminal Tackle backstabber circle hook on a Demon Dragon 3.0. Got that all set up on that 60-inch leader I was telling you about, just like that other one. It wraps right around here on the Rig Wrap lure box. You can see, same setup, 60-inch leader. Fits right in that lure locker. So like I said, Rig Wrap, these boxes are awesome, you know. So I got my Demon Dragons in here with my whole setup. All I need to do is just keep my dragon weight somewhere else and I'm good to go. Nice and organized, ready to go. Like I said, they'll hold 3 fully rigged 60-inch leaders, chain swivel, 3-way, 12-aught hook, 3.0 Demon Dragon. This one here, hybrid, nice and large, 12-aught circle hook, fits right in there nice, 60-inch leader, perfect. Rig Wrap has some awesome boxes, some awesome lure boxes. This one here is one of my favorites. I do a lot of link cod fishing and have some large link cod jigs, and I'll have 4 or 5 that are my favorite ones that I like to use a lot. I'm simple like that. That's what happens when you get old. I stay with what works for me. And these squid jigs here run about 1 pound to 12 ounces to 1 pound. They're perfect for these big lure boxes. So Rig Wrap, I love them, man. I can store all kinds of stuff in there and be nice and organized quick. You can have your leader already wrapped around there, set it up. I hang one up, lose one. I'm back in the game, ready to go. Less time, not setting up with the tying up a bunch of knots. When I retie one of these up, it's 1 knot. I go 1 knot to here because it's all set up already. And when I'm doing those knots, these right here, must have in your tackle box. The ceramic by Rig Wrap, the ceramic cutters, man, it just cuts braid like butter here. You know, I'll use scissors, you know, I'll use, you know, and I have trouble trying to cut the braid, fingernail clippers, I have trouble, and worst of all is needle nose. They get dull on you, but these things, it just cuts through just like hot butter. And don't forget, what I use is the Bradley's bait enhancer. This stuff here, I'll spray it on the bait, and I'll spray it on my Demon Dragons, and I'll soak it down on that. I'm telling you, it works on everything from bluegill to sturgeon. But I don't forget it in the boat, especially in catfishing. I always when I rebait up, I always give it a quick couple sprays. Stuff goes a long way and it works great. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to show you guys, give you guys a heads up on what I'm doing in the game, how I'm doing my setup. Pretty simple. There's no rocket science to it. Get out there and step your game.